Episode 1, The Trailhead. The sun hadn't yet cleared the mountains when Marcus turned the key in the ignition and silenced the engine. The gravel lot at the Black Pines Trailhead was empty, save for their SUV and a crooked ranger sign riddled with age and bullet holes. Beyond it loomed a corridor of dense pines that seemed to swallow light. "Okay, we're locked in," Marcus said, giving the car door an extra push. The locks chirped twice. He adjusted his backpack and turned to the others. "Y'all ready to get primal, or what?" "No service already," Jules said, holding her phone up to the sky, like it might catch a wayward signal. "We're officially off the grid." "Exactly how it should be," said Donnie, squinting into the sun. She had a laminated map folded neatly and stuffed into the side pocket of her pack, the same one she'd been poring over for weeks. No cell towers, no news alerts, just trees and trail. Chris, already filming with his GoPro, panned across the group. 5 idiots enter the woods. None return. Roll intro. Nate laughed, slapping Chris on the back. Yeah. Just make sure you're filming when I wrestle a bear. Gotta go viral before I die." They were a balanced group. Marcus, the dry realist. Donnie, the determined planner. Chris, the documentarian. Jules, the intuitive empath. And Nate, the wild card who kept things light. College had bonded them. Now in their mid-20s, they saw the trip as a kind of reconnection or maybe a last hurrah before life pulled them in different directions. Black Pines was the perfect spot. Vast, under-traveled, and eerily absent from most hiking blogs. Donnie had only found it on an old backpacking forum, buried in a thread warning of overgrowth and faded markers. The mystery sealed the deal. They stepped onto the trail as the day warmed. Birds chirped. Pine needles crunched underfoot. The air was heavy with sap and loam. "Trail rating is moderate to hard," Donnie said as they walked. 14 miles in, then we loop north and camp our way out. Should take 6, maybe 7 days. Plenty of time to get eaten by wolves, Nate muttered. Or bugs. Probably bugs. Chris filmed snippets as they hiked, Marcus squinting at the horizon, Donnie confidently navigating. Jules sketching wildflowers in her notebook, Nate mock sword fighting with a tree branch. At midday, they stopped near a shallow dry creek. Fallen branches crisscrossed the stone bed like bones. They ate jerky and trail mix, while Jules painted with a travel set of watercolors. "Anyone else feel like we're being watched?" she asked suddenly. "By trees? Sure," said Marcus. "No, like really watched." The others paused, then dismissed it. It was easy to get spooked in the wild. They packed up and continued. The trail narrowed, almost swallowed by thickets. The deeper they went, the quieter the forest became. No wind, no birds. And then they saw him, an old man, maybe 70s, stood just off the trail, half shrouded in shadow. He wore a battered jacket and a hunter's cap. His eyes were strange, milky, yet alert. "You folks heading in deep?" he asked, voice like gravel. "Just doing the loop," Donnie replied politely. He didn't smile. "Don't stay past sundown." "Excuse me." He stepped closer, eyes sharp. "The forest doesn't like that." "Okay, creepy backwoods NPC," Nate muttered after they passed. Jules looked over her shoulder. The man had vanished. They made camp near a mossy clearing around 5 p.m. Tents went up. Chris filmed more. Jules collected rocks with strange markings and placed them in a circle. "Protection," she said, "just in case." The fire crackled as twilight settled. Chris recorded his nightly log. Day 1 in Black Pines. So far, 0 serial killers, 1 weird old man, and some seriously spooky vibes. Then came the whistle, soft, distant. 4 notes. Familiar. Donnie sat up. "Wait, that's the song I was humming earlier." "Exactly the same?" Marcus asked. She nodded. Chris played the footage back. Sure enough, The whistle matched. Same rhythm, same notes. "One of you messing with me?" she asked. Everyone shook their heads. "Maybe it's an echo," Chris suggested. "Some freak acoustics thing." They laughed, a little too loud, then zipped into their tents. The fire hissed low. Silence crept in just after midnight. The whistle returned, closer. It circled the tents first to the left, then to the right, then footsteps, soft bare. Marcus unzipped his tent and poked his head out. "Guys, you hear that?" Everyone did, but no one else moved. The sound stopped. No footsteps, no wind, just stillness. Marcus sat up all night, flashlight on, watching the shadows dawn. He found a line of bare footprints in the dirt. They circled the tents once, then vanished.